Remember.
Hey, Max. What does your religion say happens to us after we die?
The body returns to the universe from whence it came. I'm sure you've seen a corpse in the various stages of decay.
Why do we exist in the first place, then? What the hell's the point?
Our lives contribute to the betterment of the human race. Everyone has a part to play for the greater advancement.
I ain't got a part. Life ain't a damn cereal.
You helped people survive the Monarch evacuation, did you not? Perhaps one of them will go on to unlock godhood for the human race.
Well, if they do, I hope they remember who pulled them from the jaws of raptidons.
You won't get any mercy from me.
Hear that?
Look northwest. That ain't it, but marauders sometimes camp inside the buildings there. Steer clear unless you fancy getting shot. Westbound still. I'll let you know when we can start ascending.
As always. the last of them.
I call this Rotting River, on account of all the dead things I've thrown in it over the years. It'll take you into the Devil's Peak Caverns if you follow it under the bridge. That's one option. Others the slope up. If you're up for some fun, let's chat.
Subtle work, guys.
Don't mess with us! Oh, no. No. No, no. By Verity, by... What are we...
What's up? Right. We can take the caverns up, but if you ain't into spelunking, there's a path a little ways north. I don't... Big bads up on that hill. I'm game to hunt them if you are, but it'd be safer to... The caves back east are safest. We can head up this path if you want to shoot your way through a few nightmares on your way up.
top! Nice kill! Everyone all right? I smite you in the name of the law! Our skills are unrivaled.
Rats. Let's clear this sulfur-sodden fucks out so Hayes can rest in peace. To shreds, you say?
Sometimes violence is the only way! Got him! Down they go!
Hayes was the best self-sacrificing son of a saint I ever met. Halcyon is worse off without him. Now, if we're gonna lure the Manta Queen out, we'll need to find Rebecca and Anders. They took a UDL contract on Terra 2. We never... Think it's time I call in a favor with Hiram. If anyone can track them... I don't know much about it. It paid well, so they took it. They said they'd be back in a couple of weeks, and that maybe we could all use the... That was... I should have. I really should have. But soon after they left, Hayes and the others died. And to be honest, after him, I Thanks. I'm still not convinced I won't come to regret it, but we've started down this path. Now come on. Let's make tracks before Hiram dies of old age.
It did not look this steep from a distance.
It is a trek, isn't it? Almost like we don't have working lifts or roads. Here we go! That's the last of them. Incoming, Captain!
Nice hit!
Solid kill.
Everyone all right?
And here we are. Told you we'd make it in one piece. Station ain't too far now. Oh no. How the hell did Morocco...
How many years do you think it took nature to shape the rock into a set of horns like that?
To be honest, I'm surprised it's still standing. Every time I set foot inside, I half expect the tower to fall over.
This station's under the protection. You a marauder? 'Cause me and my sunshine, that's my gun if you... A coherent enough response, I reckon. Must be true. You're clear, but I would caution you against pressing on ahead. This station's plumb crawling with marauders, you know. I take it you ain't met the other C3s. Me and Sunshine are doing exactly what we've been tasked with. You want more details? You ought to talk to my crew. They're guarding a small barracks to the southeast, by the edge. There is nothing I'd enjoy more, but the C3s play a...
And we're stalking, and we're stalking. You are in for a nap.
One down!
Nice hit!
breakfast with us!
Hiram must have sealed the door. He spooks easy.
Damn, but I like the way you fight, stranger. Wish we could show you. I got orders.
You may not realize this, being as you're an outsider. You can't ever get it. So leave already.
Can't? We'll see about that. Here's the elevator, but... ain't gonna budge while this place is on lockdown. Guess we keep moving forward. Look for another way up.
You out there, whoever you are, yes, I can see you. Come here and talk to me. Face the intercom. I can't tell if you're brave or simply touched in the head. What in the galaxy are you doing sniffing around my state? And you, Nyoka, what are you doing lugging us?
You could use the socialization, you son of a bitch. Also, he hired me.
To what purpose? I happen to have some significant problems I am dealing with right now. Marauders, running out of purple berry wine 3 days ago, not being able to bloody broadcast. No. We'll deal with information-related business later. The Marauders want...
Or we can call you Hiram, on account of that's your damn name, and doubly on the account of the broker being a dumbass alternative.
What? Everyone calls me that. Aside from you. See, Nyoka? I barricaded the broadcast center, but I can only hold out for so long. Clear the Marauders out, and I'll... They destroy the transmission equipment. The elevator and doors to the second floor are back online.
Great work.
Hey, elevators to your right. Get ready.
With
A
us?
fight!
Remind me to never turn my back to you.
You hiding? You scared?
Trouble incoming, Captain.
Score, Cap!
not have stood in our way.
That's the last of them, I think.
Marauder free at last. I'll get the door. You'll hurry on it.
Never thought I'd be ecstatic at having the walls painted in blood, but seeing as it's not mine, I'd say this calls for a celebration. This ought to square our debt. One hefty payment for a highly valued service rendered. But I admit, I do wonder why Nyoka... Allow me to pose my question in another manner. Why, in the nebula, are you here? If you insist. As I was telling you, Phineas must have sent you. He's the only one in... I knew it was only a matter of time before he came a-knocking. Look.
Oh, you do you? I have lost track of the number of beers you owe me for chasing raptidons off your stoop.
You said that in a way that was...
I take offense to that. Just, it might... I am awaiting but a single incoming train... But MSI and the Iconoclasts are clogging the airwaves from Stellar Bay and Amber Heights. In their war against each other, they're scrambling each other's... The bandwidth! There's too much blasted background noise. Nothing gets... Which, of course, has inadvertently affected the incoming... My former partner, Sanjar, transmits from his office in... Don't let him try to fool you. While his messages might seem like gibberish, I understand why he needs the bandwidth, but we had a deal and he's brought... Amber Heights is one of the only surviving... Graham Bryant and the Iconoclasts there got their hands on a working relay station. Now they're ceaseless... No, they're jamming the limited frequency. The safest bet is to convince Graham and... You do that, I'll be here, waiting on the receiving. Luck be with you. Oh, great. I love doing pro bono.
Aw. I'd normally entertain your self-aggrandizing delusions, but this time it's important.
Important to you is not the same as important to me. Although I do recognize that you may have earned some goodwill during your months laboring for me. Whoa, hey, there is zero need for violence in this station. Look, I'll do what I can, all right?
Rebecca Hodges and Anders Wadsworth. They took a UDL contract back when Monarch went to shit, and I need...
If UDL hired 2 hunters back then, it would have been for creature clearing purposes. These are the coordinates for the outpost under the last UDL contract. Now scram. And, good luck. Nyoka, pick me up some Stimulotion and a bottle of purple berry wine when you're next in Stellar Bay.
wonder if Hiram's home. Just kidding. Guy never sets foot outside.
I'm not out of breath. I just need a minute to clear the stitch in my side.
How'd you get up here? Good answer. I wasn't looking forward to gut-shotting you. We're mercs. And our current...
Allow me to intervene. It's my All right. First things first. To make a decision in this... A lean but efficient corporate structure. I'm impressed. Still, I gotta wonder. What are your intentions regarding Devil's Well, that's a pickle. See, I don't recollect that our contract specifies what to do in the case.
Shucks, Lance. Why give the client the details? All that matters is that the work's been done. Seems to me, we can close up, cash...
I do love when you...
Anything else? Trying to say we didn't do our job? I'll have you know, our contract was to stop any marauders coming from the caves. We'll simply clear them out later. That's right. Berthold Fox is our boss man. Founder, president, and CEO. Bertie went down into... He's a hands-on type. Although, he should have been back. Going on 6 hours now. I'd ask you to check the caves... Done. Use this. Or his body. Whatever you... The guy calls himself the information broker.
Don?
Notice...
Watch where you're stepping, stranger. You lose a leg, I gotta file the incident report.
Don't mess with us!
go!
Well done. We are victorious. Damned philosophists.
The folks in Amber Heights always manage to find a bottle or two of the good stuff. Keen scavengers, I tell you.
Oh, Nyoka, how have you been?
Better, worse, I don't know, you know?
Yep. Nothing on this moon for nobody. There's a lot of heartbreak. You know, a tiny part, a damn stupid part of me hoped he was still... Damn. Well, you find her... Well, ain't you clever? Fine. I was a... Then you're smarter than the average Rapt. Next round's on me. A token of my deepest gratitude for solving a decade-long mystery. Look, I like your gumption. I was gonna share the bits, but here's a couple extra. Now go on, even old Manta's passed. I'm drinking here. Nothing on the...
Oh, sure. Rap job. Back before the court.
Running with a different partner these days. Thought the other ones was gonna last.
Yeah, well, they didn't.
Yeah, I'm getting that. Anyway, I had a herd of woolly cows back in them days. And a pride of Raps moved in, and I was a decent shot. She was better. I'm lucky to hit the broadside of a mannequin these days. I'm near out of stories. You'll have to enjoy this one. I told you before about the hot pole. The point of T of Monarch, closest to the gas giant. Not the friendliest place. Don't need to explain why none of the companies bothered to settle there. The cold pole is the side that always faces away from Olympus. That's where most of the water is, big sheets of ice. The warmest it gets is 40 below. So you got one end bitter cold and the other boiling hot. That's why there's constant wind, and why we have the storm wall. Where the hot air from one end meets the frigid air from the other, you get storms. You go far enough towards the cold side, you'll see it. A wall of ice cliffs, giant sheets cracking off into the sea, and overhead storm clouds, thick and rolling, snow and ice on gale force winds. In my younger years, I liked the idea of seeing something nobody else bothered to. Standing where no one else... I was a stubborn cuss. I trudged through the storm wall. Had to do it in one go. If you stop for half an hour, you get buried. It was night when I made it through. 90 below and falling. Perfect dark, stars by the million. Forgot to breathe. It was, but that's not why I almost died. It was cold enough that CO2 froze out of the air. CO2 is what makes our... So I was standing there, head going all swimmy because I wasn't feeling no urge. Yeah, unconscious, asleep. Well, your body's got no... People can live all sorts of places and survive all kinds of things. Too cold to want to breathe would be a... Nah. Go out and live your life for a bit. Do something, I don't know, exciting.
All I'm saying is it ain't worth it.
If you were in charge, would you keep the board around?
Of course. Even with all their faults, they are the best chance to maintain order in the colony.
I suppose I can appreciate the structure of things. Long as the folks at the top have got the right heads on their shoulders.
Might as well enjoy it. Don't boil. Do you want the runs? Better than taking sulfur and dirt every day. It ain't right.
A mantiqueen.
Yeah. We felled it, mind. But we lost 2 runners and 5 gun hands.
A stranger comes to our home. If you're looking for a path to walk, you've found one. If you're looking for a teacher... Stop. No. They can't be everywhere at once. Sure.
You are quite assured in the idea that any who hear your message will not immediately change stations upon realizing what utter rubbish it is.
Graham, we should be focusing on survival anyway.
Pivot, huh? If radio isn't working... I've had my sights on an old printing press for some time. The boy...
Wait, that's...
Help me clear out and repair the press, and I will have no need for that... Wonderful. Speaking...
You bought rollers? You haven't even cleared the... Wait, where is...
It seems we're out a runner. If you intend to help our cause, I'll ask you to meet our MSI supplier in... She meets us in the ruins of Bayside. One of our sympathizers. A woman named... Stellar Bay has caught on, but they remain friendly, though the goods now come at... Wonderful. We can use them to copy...
Unbelievable. I hope I don't have to tell you this, but if there is extra money... Graham, if you need me, I'll be in... Hey.
Excuse me, but this area... And I'm just... Oh, of all the void damned. I ain't getting eaten alive for a couple of...
Quiet. Hello? Relax. Who are... Oh, finally! Sanjar's declared a stop sale to you lot, but even if he hadn't, I'm not risking my neck.
I don't know how you got those goons to leave, but thank you. Graham ordered rollers and whatsits, right? Like I said, this is my last run. Law help them. I don't know. I should go. Look, Graham's got a bit or two left in his account. I can send... What do you want? I always took that woman for the sensible type. Good on her. I'll send some along. Give them all my regards. And good luck out there. Don't go getting eaten.
Nicely done.
I'm telling you, the Van Noys are...
Bullshit, Graham. They don't just abandon orders, and they weren't at the ruins. Where in this sulfur
They're on a very... Welcome back, Cap.
Thank the Eternal that someone's got some sense in their head. Carlotta usually schedules the next drop during the meeting.
The board must have gotten a hold of him at last. This cuts off one of our only 2 supply lines on Monarch. Sanjar, old friend, you're about...
About to?
We will deal with his subversion later. Yeah?
Their own truth. There is only one truth. Free will is nothing but an illusion that drives man to struggle against his preordained path.
The cosmos will someday come to understand itself. We can only assist with our own truth-seeking and hope that by our myriad tiny contributions, we can help usher that day forth. Sir, I've already sent a team ahead to scout the press. One of our best.
You sent the Van Noys there, didn't you? Oh, for fuck's sake, Graham! We needed them in...
They went willing to fight for our cause. We need reinforcements. We need new recruits. The Van Noys saw the printing facility with the same importance as I.
The written word can be quite effective, but losing your...
I have the utmost confidence in their abilities. Friends, we must have faith that the men and women we recruit can handle the duty.
Yes! You're damn right he could have. but he's so obsessed with preaching that he's become blind to our actual problems. Look, just... if the Vernoys are still alive, get them out of there. With Sanjar pressing the issue like this, I have a feeling we'll need them.